Guys, it's Guildspire here, and welcome back to Eternal. I think where we last left off, we had just finished up the 4th biome, now on the 5th.
No, it is. The same coordinates as the desert. I recognize the mountaintop, but where are the rune structures and... Helios? When are we?
I guess the question is, are we in the past, or are we in the present, or even in the future?
Beginning descent of the glacier. I don't know which attempt this is. It's becoming reassuring. Despite knowing the promises ahead, I'm having difficulty relinquishing the technology. There are certain sacrifices I do look forward to re-experiencing.
Sacrifices?
But I feel as though something at the bottom is rejecting me.
Interesting. Wonder what they mean by sacrifices. I remember that we do have fall damage right now.
This is where the hive mind retrofitted their autonomous machines, altering each one with a new purpose. Kill the severed brethren. I still remember that phrase. And I feel myself altering too. Then it becomes irresistible.
Ooh, yellow barriers, that might be important.
I can destroy what destroys me. I'm stronger than the severed.
Speed and protection. Looks like no integrity in. Oh no, I stand corrected. There's the integrity increase. Yeah, I mean, increasing max integrity is probably the way to go, realistically speaking. Do I have a key for that? Looks like there is a glyph up here. Oh, also there is this, which we'll absolutely use. Let's insert the ether. A cat tax. I can give you a cat in just a moment. I was gonna say when Meep is finished eating, but she scarfed down her food. So let me give you a Meep. Butter is currently on the room. Say hi to chat. There you go, big girl. Cat wanted to say hi. Yeah, I want to say hi to Void. He is a big cat, but Butter at 10 months is almost dwarfing her now. Which is kind of nuts to think about. Like, I recognize that my Maine Coon cat, Buster, who was 20 pounds a cat, was bigger than Meep. But Meep is definitely larger than most. Yeah, you are. You have stinky breath. You just ate, though, so I'll give you a pass on that. You can smell your probiotic on your breath. But she's doing her post-dinner cleanings. Yeah. She's very cute. I'm happy to hear. I'm glad that I was able to help. Hear that, Meep? You helped make Shelby happy. But now I can't put you down while you're cleaning yourself is the problem. Like, if Butter or Meep starts cleaning themselves, I don't like interrupting them. And so now I'm waiting until Meep is done cleaning, which might be a hot moment. Are you having fun? Would you like me to put you in my lap instead, big girl? No? You just want to continue cleaning? Continue preening yourself? Are you done now? I'll put you on the ground, actually. Unless you want to. Sometimes she wants to be in the lap, sometimes not. She was laying on my chest earlier. So she got her cuddles in. So I'm sure she'll ask for more later tonight. Okay, so we have that. I don't think we used the astronaut, so it's good that we used the reconstructor. What else is there? I think that's the main thing. There's a glyph here. That is the vault. Icar Waterfall, the Creator Destroyer sunk in the pool, a suppressed memory. Looks like we have 3 directions to go, so let's go this way. Well, that is a thing, to say the least. That took a lot of damage, too. I'm not thrilled by that. Yeah, we're in a bit of a spot already. This weapon is not good for room clear. At least it does not feel like it. Oh, that's the ice. Keep on trying to figure out why I can't move, but that's why. Okay, so good news, bad news. Good news, the Reconstructor will give us our full health. Bad news, the weapon I have still is not exactly fantastic for room clear. So I'm a little bit concerned about that, kind of wishing that I'd grabbed a different weapon. But let's return. Okay, that's a little bit spawn campy. Not a fan of that, friend. Need to get rid of the turrets that are slowing me down as much as they are. Yeah, the fact that it takes as many hits as it does to dispatch the enemies is a bit frustrating. If I can find a weapon really quickly, that'd be fantastic. There is a chest that I saw earlier, and for all intent and purpose, we technically don't need to clear the room if I'm not mistaken. Let's open this and hope for the best. Honestly, it might be better. Yep, already feeling better. For the boss, the rocket launcher felt like a good idea. Suicide bomber. Okie dokie. What does this have? I didn't check its specs. Homing missile, piercing, and shrapnel. Alright, that's not bad. We do have phantom limbs, so it will regen some of our health. Definitely like a different weapon. I wonder if the... Oh, there's still more? There is. Ooh. Talk about a close one. There's a cipher here. Okay, dokie. Well, that was no bueno. Let's take a look. This is a discount on one item by 30%. Detach afterwards. Triggers a malfunction on detach. Honestly, that feels pretty good. Let's grab you. You are malignant resin. So let's do this. See more health. Let's grab this. Is resin. Not exactly what I wanted, but I'll take it nonetheless. This looks to be malignant resin. Spoiled resin. We will pick that up. Unfortunate. This is ether. Love that. And looks like there is an audio log.
Something awakens here in the desert's forgotten past. Whatever caused the cycle might be searching for me. I've had visions and headaches that fracture into future events I've already experienced. I must ignore them and find the means to go deeper into the world.
Alright, so we'll see a detach here. We're gonna get a malfunction, though, for it. Collect obolites, suffer damage when collecting items. So, in other words, we aren't gonna collect any items right now, but at the very least, that gives a lot of our health back. Yeah, I think it's one of my parasites. Reduces protection by 10%. It's not like the worst thing in the world, but it may have proven more detrimental than I expected. Especially in these later levels where they might be dealing more damage than normal. This is side room. Trap room. Another cipher. Oh, mother trucker.
Is my home in an uncaring universe. I do not wish to leave. On the edge of my sight, sometimes I can see a black sunrise beneath the ocean. When will it break through the surface? I will wait as long as eternity to reach it.
Okay. So we did grab a parasite that I actually do like a lot, where it might reduce the drop rate of the obolite, but what it does do, however, is repairs us at low integrity. Now there is a, yeah, that's the teleporter there. There is a shop here as well. I think the teleporter will bring us to it. Drop of lights lasts 3 seconds longer. It's not a necessary item, but it might be one that we consider for later use. All right, let's continue. A new item would be good, or new weapon rather would be good. This is the connecting room. Okay, love that. Let's see, we do have a few things over here. That is malignant or spoiled. Spoiled will grab. Unfortunate, but it is what it is.
What is compelling me to seek the center of the world? Could it be the severed? That doesn't make sense, and yet the murals are indicating that they came up out of the deep. The only answers I decipher from the xenoglyphs are that their destruction was inevitable. Who was the destroyer?
Maybe it was I. Maybe I am the destroyer. Resin will take. That was a close one. That one's a bit dicey, but made it work. Some ether. Swear to God, that sucks so much. Doesn't really matter which trap we go for here. Yeah, I definitely want to get rid of this malfunction. Yo, what's up, Cat? Couch, how you doing today? So I may have misread the game as the Guilty one plays and was excited a game named after you. No, though, that would be pretty awesome. That would be quite the honor, to say the least. Now, how do I get up there? Actually, that's a really good question. I thought that the translocator would assist, but now I'm noticing that isn't the case. Huh. Big old snowstorm, hopefully the final of the year, snowed in, oof. Yeah, we had a decent sized snowstorm the other day, or I guess other week at this point. Get up there. Interesting. Okay, well let's not try for that right now. Looks like we got an archive room, which does have a glyph. Let's interact view. Tableau 2.
Flooding in. Severed working together.
Side room.
More symbolic than literal. Hive mind retrofitting automatons. Severed wrapping themselves. Both
These items are in water.
ascension.
Something that I cannot dive into just yet. Also water down here, but I'm not sure its purpose. You have a translocator And I think at this point this room is pretty much cleared out unless I missed an archive, but doesn't look like it. Let's go through the side room, see what's up. Some obolite, you love that. Looks like a two-way translocator and a shop. Options are damage increase or protection. Protection might not be a bad idea. It would counteract the deficit of one of the parasites we have. But damage is always a welcome thing. Imagine for some reason this is probably trapped. No, it's not. Shocker. However, do see that we have a trap down here, though it doesn't look to actually hit the location of the translocator. Ooh. Anything down here? Doesn't look like it. Maybe at one point. Alright. We're about halfway through. I'd say more close to a quarter way through, done with the malfunction. 124. What was these two costed? 300 and 200. I'm tempted to go for the additional protection, honestly. At the same time, what better way to stop taking damage than deal more damage? So, give and take, I suppose. Still curious about this room, though, how we would gain access to that area. I think I could think of was maybe jumping from there. Like, that makes sense why this is here, but I don't think I can make that jump. There's nothing else to scale either. But what other solutions would there be? And I guess I could just simply try, but yeah, no dice. Alright. Well, we gave it a good old one try, so might as well give up on that for now. We might find a solution later down the road. That being said... Oh, it looks like there is another door that I missed, somehow. Yep, look at that. There is, in fact, another door. Like, the solution to that trap is just walk forward. Alright. Enemy. More enemies. Oh, got clipped into the... whatchamacallit? The wall. That slowdown's rough. There's another enemy that I can't see. A bit further up. Mother trucker. I seriously hate the enemies that knock you down. It is rough. And then of course there's you, the slowdown. Alright, halfway on our whatchamacallit malfunction now. A few different options as far as the next zone's concerned. That is a side room. Kind of want to wait on that till we have more obolite in case there's a fabricator worth our while down there. At the same time, it could be filled with obolite that we probably would want to use. Carbine, hardened 2, let's unlock that. Forgot we're still taking damage on pickup. Love that. Alright. Same thing with that. Doesn't look like there's anything else in the room to speak of, but there's a side room here that I would like to go to. Malignant chests. And this. What is this? It looks like the sphere from the first zone.
So warm and nourishing.
What the?
Ichor.
I wonder if she's calling it Ichor because that is what it is, or because that's what it is in the book that we read earlier, too. Oh, it looks like we can't really...
That shouldn't exist is reaching into me.
Looks like we can't really interact with that all too much. Malignant chest. We could go for a cleanse. We're going to get an additional 5. But we have a weapon. That should prove useful enough, so we'll hold off on that. Let's move to the next location. Go down? That is the question of the day. Yeah, let's go down. Should we dash? Especially be... Oh, you gotta be joking me. Malignant. Honestly, if it was a large, I'd probably do it. That's really bad. We are hurting now. Yeah, I think I cleansed that now. Well, actually, we have I forgot about the low suit integrity heals. Okay. Well, I guess we get some healing out of it for what it's worth. Not exactly the best result in the world for one of these rooms, but it is what it is. Well, that's kind of cheap. Right up there. Another one up top, too. Jesus. Talk about a bad break. Need to drop down. Stunned it. Dead. Another one, though. Oh. That's why I need to look before you leap. Wanted to get the obolites to get rid of this thing, but that's on me. There's a fabricator above us, however. It's an astronaut. That is actually a huge find. We definitely want to spend 250 on that. That is basically a second life or a one-up, more or less. Alright, let's continue. Looks like some more parasites. And the parasite stripper too. Fixes or prevents one malfunction, greatly increases melee cooldown, dash cooldown. Honestly, yeah, that's worthwhile to me. It'll immediately detach. Allows a key to be reused. Detaches after first use. Triggers 2 malfunctions on detach, however. Not ideal. I'll be completely honest. So I think we skip on that for now. There's another room continuing below us. We definitely want to keep in mind that astronaut for later, though. And what's this? An nullification sphere? Translocation sphere. Let's do that, and let's use it now. Okay. An enemy and some other things. Can I shoot through there? I cannot. Does it just open one randomly? Find salvage from hostiles more often. Allows a key to be reused. Suffer damage to integrity on detach. Doubles oblate collection radius. Upcoming malfunctions have more severe effects. Honestly, not the best solution. Are there any more switches? Can't really shoot in there. Nor hit that. We shoot it again? We cannot. Alright. Interesting room. I guess it's just a potential risk. That's pretty much it. This feels like a room of enemies. I'd be correct in that statement. That purple we cannot dash through. That is a jump over only. Oh, well, that's fun. Jump over that. A bit too close for my comfort friend. Don't have any stun bars either. We missed that. Once again, too close for my... Oh, Jesus, that lunge was nutty. Jeez, oh jeez. That was almost bad. Are you joking me? Oh, we climbed that just in the nick of time. Jesus, that was a toughie. Not gonna lie. Let's pop that immediately. We're low on health. We do have another carbine with critical hit 3 as an unlockable. More bonus damage and a proximity mine as the ability. I would like to unlock hardened 2 though, so we'll hold off for now. Let's heal up as much as we can. And Malignant, so I'll pass for now, but we do get a key. Before we grab that, let me grab this.
Glaciers in my mind, ablate into a desert of severed thoughts. I follow their footsteps back.
The first key for the vault. Will I unleash the Titans?
Well, unfortunately cut that autolog short, did not realize that. That's unfortunate. Is there anything else here that we need to do right this instant? Doesn't look like it. So I guess we go back here for right now. Once we get to that 150, then we'll pick up the astronaut. I think that'd be important. Let's go this way then. Secret nearby? Yeah, the music box just went off, but what secret would be here? Or is the teleporter the secret? I'm still confused what it means by secret. Does it mean those drop-down rooms? Does it mean something else entirely? What does it mean by secret? That has hit markers. That's something that can be broken. Why am I being healed? Hold the phone. Artifacts, successful overloads, reduce alt fire cooldown, split on death. No, I guess it might just be the cooldown that it's referencing when it shows the heal, not my actual integrity. Secret nearby. Huh. So I wonder if it was actually saying about something over here. Ejected from Olympus, I rose. Okinogan Wentachi sticks. I left. Ashna always following. Ugh. I was hoping that I could thread the needle there. They're taking so much more damage than I would hope for. Starting to feel like maybe we do need to actually go for the damage upgrade instead. We're right now suffering a little bit. Oh, this looks lovely. Let's try and take care of these guys first. Of course, you spawn right next to me. That's what I wanted. Again, can't dodge through those. Let's try and dispatch you. You have your shield up, bastard. Oh! That was closer than I would like. Yeah, honestly, I kind of wish that in combat there was never an instance where you would slow down, where you'd stop sprinting. I don't think there's ever an instance where I'd want to. Okie dokie, well, that was a time. Looks like there's some chests up above. A decent amount of health laying around, too. But it's on the platform above me, that of which I don't see a easy way to gain access to, though I stand corrected. Looks like we got some obolites, so we can go for either the ash knot for that second chance. We could start looking at damage. As I mentioned, both are valid options. And we do feel rather weak right now. Go up here. And then I think we need to sprint and jump. Malignant, no. Is there any way to get up there? I don't see one. Or at least I haven't thus far. Looks like it might be a data cube, interestingly enough. Ground surge, we'll pick those up. Need to get a vial, pop that. Is there anything down here that'll gain me access to the top area? Doesn't look like it. There's a chest down here. Let's open this up. Spinball blaster, we're gonna pass on that. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't see anything that would allow me to gain access to that top area. Even if we were to climb higher, I don't think it would matter necessarily. I mean, other than that, there's a couple of other things that we can't necessarily reach, though maybe the platform over here would assist us? No, not really. Chillier. Well, looks like there's only one way to go, so let's continue forward. Could be a new ability that we don't have access to just yet. Yep. Saw that one coming. Ugh. Wood. Come here. Alright, there's still more turrets, it feels. More of these guys too, for that matter. Our integrity just keeps on getting lower and lower. What's that sound? Alarm even. Oh, you bastard. Alright, let's try and hold out a little bit. Our integrity will be recharged here. That looks like that's all of them. Multiplication sphere, we'll take that. Yeah, low integrity does not mean much, to say the least. Honestly, it's pretty meaningless at times. Looks like there is a parasite over there. Could be useful. Also, let's grab the obolite. We're at 400 now, so it's not bad. Doubles of light collection radius. Malfunctions more severe. That's no for me, even if we do avoid malfunctions for the most part. Sometimes we do need to take them. Critical rockets. Right now, rocket launcher does not seem like a good option. Anything else here, though? There's the parasite there. I believe this is a malignant, yeah. Side room over here. So I guess the next question is, yeah, if we get to a teleporter, I think it might be best for me to go back for the astronaut at this point in time. Okay, definitely remove enemies. Or not. Fabricators, in fact. Alt fire cooldown or protection. Yeah, I don't know what's better here, protection or damage increase. I think damage was 300. We're here now, so let's grab protection. This will mitigate the downside of one of the parasites that I have. So we'll be at normal protection. Alt fire cooldown I'm not too worried about. Looks like there are some items laying about though, and a new section. This, the artifacts back at the beginning, it would allow us access to that, and that's a full heal. That's not a bad idea. We gain access up there. Huh. Looks like you could potentially jump there. Oh no, I see a grapple. Come on. There we go. The log.
The astronaut was more present back then. I'm not sure if it's avoiding me now, or if it learned to be more secretive. There is a pressure in the air that never breaks. It's always ahead of me, always building, always...
Always what? Alright, let's go to the secret zone. No enemies behind me. Feel like some of these are trapped though. That one is not. Increases the positive effects of upcoming parasites. That's not bad at all. Yep, I was right. Shoot, we're gonna die. Even with the protection upgrade, we're still at such low health. Alright, let's heal up before we do anything else. Lest we end up ending this cycle. It'd be our first true death, too. We have always been able to respawn. So I don't regret not grabbing the astronaut. Alright. Okay, it's just double A. I mean, that gets us to 250, so we could go back for the astronaut at this point. 300 would be for the damage increase. Or another 200 for a protection buff. The full heal there, though, would be huge. Is there anything else here? Nope, that looks to be the end of this area. Really use a translocator though. Right now, we're pretty far off from the... I mean, we're not horribly far off of the entrance. Could be significantly worse. Tempted to go back, actually. I think that might be the right play here, lest we risk ending our cycle, so... I hate to do it. It's not efficient time-wise, but it makes sense in the grand scheme of things. Huh. Once again, a mention of a secret. And once again, I don't entirely know what it means. Interesting. Alright. Mother trucker, that almost killed us one shot. I was like, well, I feel like there's a trap room. Couldn't tell you why, but there was. Thankfully, we can tank one hit. I was very concerned when that didn't open right away. Alright, interact. We're gonna grab you. This way we can get a full heal and an integrity increase. It's not the ideal solution, but it is probably the best solution right now. Make sure we heal up before we jump in here again, lest we end up dying. It's the opposite of what you want right now. Ooh. Okay. Panicked a little bit there, but we made it outside alive. Still don't know what that secret is, or where it could be. Like, I imagine it has something to do getting access to some different areas, or specifically the ones of chests. Outside of that, I have no clue. Alright, side room over here. Also just realized. I don't know why I didn't notice it, but yeah. It can break through the ice in some way, shape, or form. Alright. All right, let's heal up. Let's not skip this. We're in a different cycle, so there might be something different from what we've seen before. Hi! What in the fresh hell were you? Well, that was certainly something different. But... wait, what? That wasn't full health, actually. Is integrity upgrade? Yeah, but full health, no. Oh, I mean, we're better off than where we were prior, I suppose. So good news there, for what it's worth. Looks like another parasite. And some ether to boot. Earn salvage for the next 3 kills. Detaches afterwards. Triggers a malfunction on detach. Next 3 kills. This will heal us on both the detach and the attach, and we do have a nullification sphere, so let's do this. Hello. Not sure why I want to go there, however. Doesn't seem to be anything of note. Want this. This is residual sphere. Have a chance to drop resin on death. Yeah, that's probably worthwhile. And anything else in here? Doesn't seem like it, but it seems odd to have a random dead end down here, doesn't it? Am I crazy for thinking that? No oblates dropped from you either. Interesting. Okay. Let's continue onwards then. This feels like... this feels like a room where I die, is what this room feels like. You are much more aggressive than the one prior to you. Once again, no stun bar. Your lunge is ridiculous. Watch out for those wisps. Looks like it's tracking me. Thanks to elevated surfaces, we can kind of maneuver around that a bit better. Man, that's delayed. I kind of hate this ability. Ooh, almost dodged a little bit too early. Got it. Ooh, okay. Let's grab the ether. We're at 96 for the Harden, then we can go with Hollow Seeker of Portal Beam 1, I think would be a good idea. Anti-energy, Pulse, Obolites. Yeah, what's up, Outsider? Kind of. This is very Metrovania-esque in its gameplay, though it has some roguelike elements. I kind of want to use our 3rd slot first before we drop this. We might not get a chance. Well, I guess we can come back. Have the translocation. Did we not? Hold up. Hold the phone. What is this? Oh no, we definitely went in there, right? Yeah, right? fairly certain we did. You'll say this game is utterly doo-doo. Honestly, I would disagree. If you kind of go into it knowing what you're going to get, it's not bad at all. The story's interesting so far. The gameplay is pretty decent. It's not too difficult, while it's also, in my opinion, not too easy. So far we haven't had a true death, but we've also been using all the resources that the game has given us through and through. Let's see. Let's go to T1. But honestly, I'm always of the opinion to ensure you form your own opinions and not always use the opinions of others. Hey, what's up, Josh? How you doing today? If you want to laugh, read admin chat, but it's not for stream eyes, nor do I think it's TOS friendly. Noted. Alright, you don't have the ability to dash, but we can jump. Dash re-enabled. Oh, this looks like a new upgrade. This is random, but I recently playing Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal's really good. I'd say, honestly, if you like Doom Eternal, the gameplay of this can kind of feel very Doom-esque at times. So I imagine, based on the fact that I can't exactly get back without going through the sludge, that this will allow me to go through the sludge and water. Doom is hard? It can be. Especially if it's your first Doom. Doom Eternal definitely has a lot of unique mechanics. So what is this? Now extend hazard areas. Fair enough. I was right on the money, which means I can grab this blade. If I played God of War Ragnarok, I have not, no. Might get around to it eventually. I think the next on my list, as far as games like this are concerned, would probably be whatchamacallit, Dead Space Remake. I'm interested in replaying that at some point. The chest here, okay. Hollow Seeker, 21, Prox Mine, Portal Beam, same thing basically as the last one. Play Legend of Zelda Tears of... Oh, really want to play Legend of Zelda? Yeah, I can imagine. You excited for it? Okay, so dash is disabled. Huh.
I remember, while crossing the desert, I used to feel the shadows watching me.
So basically take damage for
They have been
Obolite.
manipulating me instead. Not passive watchers, active participants. Kronos, Chaos. What controls them?
Kronos and
Who are
Chaos.
Am I being manipulated now?
I would say if you haven't played Dead Space, I'd definitely recommend
Why
it.
do I feel like
Absolutely.
I want to continue?
Is it a Josh, based on what I understand? Also, this is a challenge room. Not thrilled by this prospect. It means that we're going to enter into a lockdown. Oh my god, this room's going to be the death of me. I can feel it already between the frickin' severed and everything else. Wow, that was not good. Need to get away. I was hoping that maybe the ground spike would deal a decent amount of damage. It did not do enough. We're gonna die here. Need to run while we recharge. Do we have a grapple? We do. Thank freaking God. I can't get out of here until we clear out the room. Alright, let's keep on circling the drain for a bit. Recharge. Holy hell. I need you to not, friend. The severed. Oh, jeez. The Severed must have died. I don't know how, but it did, and I'm here for it. Those are tracking. Another one. Tracking. One more enemy. It's below me. It's the Severed. Can it not jump up? Oh, I was going to ask if it can jump up here. It very much can. It can be stunned. Temporarily, mind you, but it can be stunned. Support enemy. Ooh. Don't know how we dodged that, to be honest. Still play it? Honestly, I do, but not as much as I used to. Right now, the gameplay loop is, for lack of a better term, a little bit dull to me. While stationary, deal 75% less weapon damage. Jesus. I don't think we'll ever use an extermination orb, so I actually want to trade that real quick. Yeah, let's trade that. Because right now, I kind of like the parasites. Game is failing. I wouldn't say the game is failing or falling for that matter. I think that much like any game that has been going as long as it has been, it's going to find itself in some rough positions. Phantom Limb? I thought we already had Phantom Limb. Unless... maybe that's our last cycle? Like Rainbow Six. Yeah, and the biggest thing is that, you know, things change over time, right? It'll have its upswings and downswings. Dreadbound. Let's take a look. Dreadbound, staggering. Type distant echo back. Like 3-round burst. Oh, interesting. It's dependent on how many things are out there, basically. That is actually kind of fascinating. Yeah, I mean, we already got the hardened, so might as well. For killers, operators, but yeah, I see what you're saying. And that's the biggest thing, right? And that's where I think sometimes breaking down operators or killers and making different things would not be a bad thing. Let's do this.
Done. The way is open. But I may have caused the gods to abandon me.
Okay, so we now have all 3 keys. I'm actually going to take the carbine back, probably. Because right now, we might be facing off against the boss, and I don't think what I have is going to cut it. Let's see. We can go into the vault now. We don't have enough obolite. Ooh, that's problematic. We could open up a malignant chest. There's a few of them over here. That's not necessarily a bad idea. We can't get the astronaut, not the amount of obolite that we have, unless we strip some of the parasites off that. I don't know. Dead Island 2 has been in production for so long, with so many delays, with so many people's hands on it. I'm not thrilled with that game at this point. Some of it's skeptical of its release, but we'll have to wait and see. You never know. Maybe they've done right as far as production is concerned. Yes. Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing. Delays can be good, and I think that it's good for developers to recognize that delays are necessary. However, there is a however here. We have six ethers. Oh no, I think we're good. Oh no, that's not where we want to go. That's right, we want to go this way. I think Cyberpunk still has a lot of potential. I think that really depends on its overall health in due time. Is this not a boss? I'm confused. This is something else.
Another technology from the gods.
Well, so the last one allowed me to go into hazardous material. Maybe this one actually allows me to swim?
Then I must accept the burden.
I think a good example of a game that developed over time was like Sea of Thieves, GTA Online. I think that games have the potential to do that. It's just really hard when they're a single player game. That you want to play? I don't know, that's a good question. I'd have to kind of I'd actually have to think about that a little bit. I'm not as like, I'm not as much the mindset anymore that I have to play every single game that comes out. I used to be, but not anymore. There's a chest, but where? Huh. It says that's like right above me, but I definitely don't see it anywhere. Yeah, Zelda will definitely be a big one. Okay. Before we go into the water, I think I do want to grab that Hollow Seeker. Was it this one here? Unfortunately, I don't remember where it was. Actually, you know what? It was before one of the translocation rooms. It may have been that one. So let's get to a translocation platform and grab the 23 Hollow Seeker. No Man's Sky would be a very good example of like really late development, where it has become a completely different game at this point. All right, let's see. Is this the Hollow Seeker? I do. I am a fan. Critical hit 3. Honestly, let's go for this. Critical hit, we saw melted bosses before, so I think this could be important. So let's unlock critical hit 3 then. And I think at this point, there's nothing else for us to grab. Anthem just crashed and burned. It never developed further. EA did nothing with Anthem, which is really disappointing. I was really hoping that Anthem would be a good game, but 300, 300, 150. Yeah, so we don't have enough Obolites. Let's send it then. That's right, we take damage on fall. God's sake. Oh, this is interesting. Vial, siphon. Let us switch ground spikes. I haven't found much luck with them. White Shadow. This time I act without reach for the reason I'm here in the shape of an astronaut. Translation accuracy almost 99% in tier 1. There's an enemy that we can already see. Shield.
I recognize all of this. And so I know what awaits at the bottom.
That was interesting. Let's see, some ether, we like that. See another enemy. As well as something seemingly below me. Looks like it is a malignant key. We might come back for this later. We might cleanse it. We have 7 ether right now to work with. This is a Hollow Seeker 24 with Split Stream. I kind of want to work on critical hit. Shock Springs I'll pass on, but what is that? apparently that it is. Another enemy coming in from some direction. Stunned. Tracking rounds. Slow moving tracking rounds too. Interesting. The maneuverability underwater is really nice actually. That was an interesting enemy. Side room over there. A few things over here we can grab. Some enemies incoming. Apparently they can track me all the way over here. Where's this last one? Oh, there it is. There's a chest. It looks like it's further below though, and I don't think I can get back up from there, so let's first explore a bit. See what's up. This is Malignant, so pass. That's a Cipher though. And the side room as well. Ether. I think that kind of is a bit more progression forward than I'd like, so let's go through the side room first. Side room, I say. Surprised not to see any enemies here. This seems empty. That is locked. Silphium, so health. More obolites. We do gotta unlock chests there, so let's grab that real quick. Maneuverability in water is very interesting. Definitely changes up the gameplay a little bit. Critical hit 2. I mean, it's the same thing, but we're unlocking critical hit 3, so we're gonna stick with critical hit 3, I think. Would make sense to me. Some health that we can hold on to for later. And more obolites. Did we already investigate that? I don't think we did, so I want to make sure it's not resin. Because we're one away from a health upgrade. And it is in fact resin, so that's awesome. I wonder if there's a integrity max. Let's drop down. Can you through the side area? Listen to a Guile Stage remix. A Guile Stage remix? Can you clarify? We have a glyph here. There's something else here as well. Oh, there it is. It's a parasite. Oh, talking to Creepmare. Got it. Find salvage from hostiles more often. Suffer damage when using keys, though. We don't use keys often enough for that to be a major concern, but there might be better parasites out there. On here, probably not due to DMCA. Even if it's a video game soundtrack, companies can still DMCA it. A great example is Final Fantasy XIV that we do play, and I have a few content claims on my YouTube channel for it, so I'm very careful when it comes to music. If it's in the game, normally it's fine, and they won't like strike my channel, but I'm very careful in that regard. 75 for what could be an artifact. Yeah, we'll do it. It is a vial, which is not bad actually. It's actually a siphon, which also not bad. I think doing one more would also be fine. Sphere of some form. Nullification sphere, yeah. I think that's okay. I think we are done there, though. Yeah, I mean, exposure is great and all, but companies are not a fan of using their content without their permission 9 times out of 10. Let's continue. Interesting. Okay, before we go there, there's that teleporter and chest down here that we said we wanted to go to. That could potentially be the secret, I suppose. Kind of wish it would tell you if the secret is found. Dreadbound, we'll hold off as we are trying to lock crit hit 3. Am I crazy? That door's not on the map, is it? No, actually that door is the side door we just went through. Let's see, fractal nail. While having a malfunction, that's not a bad idea, honestly. Might have to investigate that thought. Some malfunctions, honestly, are not that bad of a thing. We're at 175, and it's 10% extra damage, which is nothing to cough at either. Let's see, we're at 200 now, so we could. Let's see what this other one is before we commit to anything. All right, let's see what this. 5% weapon damage per adrenaline level. Yeah, we take that. That is a potential 25% for adrenaline, which means we're already doing great. Just ideally we don't take damage. But I think in room clearing, that's really good. And if we can carry a 25% to a boss, that'd be even better. I do enjoy some Smash Brothers music myself. Let's see. Wait, there's a chest we didn't grab? Hold up, what? Are both notorious for copyright strike and take down media? Yeah, they are. Where did you come from? Alright, let's go back real quick. Where in the world was that chest? Looks like it's up to our left. Oh, it's malignant, unfortunate. Okay, pass. Funny that we can technically take fall damage in water. But let's continue. And I think the only way now is forward. Dreadbound seems like a good weapon for short range, so it might be good against the boss if we can get up in its face, otherwise kind of meh. Resin, we'll pass for now. Has a lot of enemies though, holy hell. Unfortunate, that's our shield gone. Another one. And one to our right? No. Looks like it might be below us, in fact. Which honestly is that much scarier. Definitely is below us, but seems very far below us. Resin. There it is. Don't exactly want to take my chances. Driver. We'll pass on that. We really want to get crit hit 3. That chest is locked with no key, so we're good. Those are still developing. Where are these ones coming from? I can see you there. Jesus Christ. Do I know what's going on? I do not. Just utter chaos. Missed my chance there. Kill vial. What is my I need to look at what my alt fire is, because I actually don't really know, to be honest. Yeah, it looks like that's the room. Let's see. Proximity mine. Oh, I see. Not the biggest fan of that in the world. Yeah. Alright, well, let's heal up real quick. Let's grab the shield vial, pop the shield vial, grab the health vial, and let's see what this is. Looks like a full heal, which is actually pretty huge. And let's take a look over here. Looks like malignant resins will pass, malignant chest will pass. Still some more stuff down here, though. Looks like some obolite. Yeah, I was about to say, that looks like obolite, but I wasn't sure there for a moment. And some more obolite over here. Yep, perfect. All right, let's go to the side room. See what's up. I feel like enemies will be here. But I could stand corrected. That's one thing I will say about the game. There seems like a lot of opportunities for more enemies per rooms. But I can understand also not wanting to overwhelm the player, I suppose. Especially where sometimes the resources in this game can be quite unforgiving. That's locked, so I can't do much with that. We do have a malignant key we can grab eventually, though. Have you played Xenoblade? I have not. I've watched gameplay of it. I have not played it personally. Also, you're fine. Let's see. There's an item back here. Yes. Looks like it's a parasite. Fixes or prevents one malfunction on detach. Upcoming malfunctions have harder to fix requirements. I mean, there's a few things that we could do with that. What's up here, though? Parasite stripper. How many parasites do we actually have? Now that I think about it. We have 4, gonna be 5. I guess. Have hard to fix requirements. I mean, this would negate whatever the next one is, so I think that's the right move. Alright, let's continue onward. Yes, I do believe that is, in fact, this year. So far, the only Final Fantasy game I've been playing as of recent, though, has been 14. Which is the online MMORPG. Alright, let's get Crit at 3 unlocked. Enemies. Those dive bombers are kind of rough. Death whale. Ton of them. Are they spawning, I wonder? I thought I could weave in between. See something to my right. There it is. See that one coming? Quite literally. Anything else? Yeah, there's still enemies spawning. Something's spawning them. Not sure where, though. Either that, maybe they're just leftovers? Deltarune Chapter 3 comes out. I wasn't even aware Deltarune Chapter 2 came out, to be honest. Not that I've really, like, kept close eye on it, but still. 50% chance to find better salvage. That's a no. Meep, are you upsetty right now? We get more obolite. Not sure what's necessary. Neither is the malignant chest. Probably every 3 years. Fair enough. This is all about. Spitball Blaster is a pass from me. upgrades just aren't that great on it right now. Looks like down... Jesus. Okay. Honestly, wasn't expecting that. Malignant chest there. Ooh. What about freaking getting a haircut there? Might as well grab this. Alright, we should be good. Green. I see. Looks like I made my choice and I got a Tropian key. Other options look to be Obolite and maybe some items in our parasites. Unfortunate that I wasn't able to get more, but I'll take what I can get. He's gonna be stalking me up though. Sidearms, rated projectiles, I'll pass on that. Let's not open up the chest. Spell blaster, we'll pass on that. And I guess we'll press forward. Not sure if that reaches me or not. It's getting pretty close. And just noticed you as well. You can see it. There's multiple of them as well. Ugh. Villain reset. Not a huge fan of that. Nor the slow-moving tracking projectiles. Good news is we have some health left over in other rooms that we can utilize. So I'm not all too worried. Good heal. There's an item over here, though it looks like it's down below. Have I played Metroid Dread? I have played Metroid, yes. Though is Metroid Dread the new one that came out? Out of curiosity, spelled resin, we'll pick that up. Some damage instead. Enemies up ahead. At 3, still not unlocked. Hyper accurate. Interesting. That's a new one. Where are these little critters? Cyclops here. There is a chest there that appears to be malignant. I wish it showed as malignant on the screen.
So far down, it's impossible to see the sun.
Yeah, before Metroid Prime Remastered. I don't think I've watched gameplay of it then. I have not played it myself though.
There are scarlet lights staring back. I dive deeper now. But what if I find nothing waiting there? What if the pit continues downwards, never ending, and what remains is a return to Helios? Another end, another beginning, and my home in the cycle.
Alright, let's continue. Does it seem like translocators are a thing down in this biome? Urla 3's almost unlocked, which will be huge. This looks like a fight and a half. Alright, we got all that we need. Let's send it. And This is going to prove interesting, I feel. Not sure what to make of what the hell you are. Either ways, I'm not a fan of it. Suit malfunction? Cannot pick up new weapon. We need to hit 3. Pick this up. We're almost dead. Another suit malfunction on top of which? Why are we getting so many malfunctions? Thank God it died. No death well either. Okay, that was unexpected. Cannot pick up new weapons, open containers. Well, good news is we weren't looking to pick up weapons for a hot minute anyways. Though, this is an undiscovered weapon, funny enough. Yes, I do indeed enjoy myself some Dark Souls. Caster. Looks like that's a grenade launcher of sorts. There's a ton of content of Souls-like and Souls games on my YouTube channel, actually. So if you're interested in watching me play those, definitely do so. I'm excited for the DLC. I was, for a while, practicing no-hit runs on DS1 and Elden Ring, which we got pretty close on Elden Ring, and actually DS1. Both of them were actually pretty good as far as no-hit runs were concerned. The Elden Ring we definitely got closest to.
Beyond the crack in the world, the sleeper of the deep ascends in dangerous dreams.
Well, I want the golden hammer.
The hive mind
I mean the
answers, but severed
hammer
them
of
instead.
America, or
With the severed godhood, but crippled them instead. But it has not yet offered me anything. Why does it remain silent? After everything, am I still unworthy?
I mean, you can get that with the Lord Soul, no? You can unlock that through the Finger Maiden. No, the Speaker? I forget what they're called. Caster. We need more Obolites. So pass on that. Obolite Siphon. Number 3. Obolites turn into health. Might not be a bad idea. What is this? Looks like eyes.
This sacrifice.
Celine has become more and more fanatic the longer they've been here, but understandably so, given. However, they've become more alien than human at this point. Or at least their suit has. Oh, you got that Elden Beast sword. Well, I guess you could always run New Game Plus.
From the past. They are exactly the same.
Interesting. Wonder if these have a time limit. How's that sound? I guess it's you. Do we want to progress as of right now is the question. Looks like that is probably the boss coming up, in all honesty. If we backtrack, what does that look like? And is there anything that we want to backtrack for? I think we have a key now, so we can go into one of those side rooms, yes. There's some health as well that we could get, so that might not be a bad idea in all actuality. So let's at the very least go back for some health. I think that would be a smart play before we go towards the boss. Let's see. Need to get back up. Can't do anything of that. I think we keep our weapon and hope we hit crit 3 before we go into the boss, because that would be very helpful. Right, almost forgot about these. So far, so good. Nice little sprint through that. Looks like there's health over here to the right. That looks to be malignant. I used to be much more for Kingdom Hearts, and then I don't know, 3 came out, and I just never ended up playing it. Salvage from hostiles, no. That's malignant. Though, honestly, we're at 12 right now. We only need 6 for Reclaimer that we have not seen, mind you. So I guess we could cleanse that for ether. Same thing if any health or resin for that matter. 1 resin does get us a upgrade, in fact. That wasn't very helpful for where I wanted to go. Malignant resin. It is, yeah, let's cleanse it. And this is that a full heal? Yes, it is. I think at this point, we take this and we head towards the boss then. I don't know if we get critical 3 though is the only issue. So I wonder if we should take a carbine with crit 2, which I think we did see. Is being Dragon Quest? Wait, we have a key, don't we? We do have a key. There's a side room not too far away, so let's actually go for that first. Go for the side room, use the key, see what else we can find. Hopefully nothing that takes out too much of our health. Let's see, what's this? This is a driver. We still can't pick it up, actually, because of malfunction. Did we pass it? Oh, I see, we did. Yeah, let's actually go back. We don't really need to go that much further back. Looks like it's to the right. To the right, and then to the left thereafter. Alright, let's see what the side room has in store. I don't even know what to find the words. Fabricator, it looks like. Damage augment. Yeah, at this point, there's no reason not to. Alright, damage increase. We still have 300. Is there any other fabricators? There's this one up here, which I believe is the random one. Did we never go through there? Oh, you gotta be joking me. Don't see any other fabricators further ahead. I think that is the device, the stripper. I guess that might be the damaged one. So I think, yeah, let's actually go back to the damaged one then. We'll take a right, take a... Yeah, take a right, take a right, take a right. Yeah, take a left. There we go. Take a right, take a left. I'm not the biggest fan of backtracking to this degree for the min-max, but given that this game can be quite punishing if you don't, it's kind of a requirement in some ways. Either that or just be very efficient on your way here. That can sometimes be easier said than done. Let's see. At least we got some things to help us get from point A to point B. We want to go... Oh, I see. It's a locked one. That's why we didn't go through it. Didn't really look that way before. But we'll go to the damaged fabricator. Maybe... I'm trying to think if there's any way to get a key from a chest, and I don't think there is, unfortunately. This also is you. Remind me what you do? No. Yeah, we're not going to face many more hostiles, I don't think. Let's use whatever obolites we have. And we got an artifact. A new one, in fact. Getting hit briefly increases melee damage by 100%. A real big meh, but, you know, at the very least we got an artifact for pretty cheap, so I'll take the win where we can. Alright, and now I think it's boss time. Let's see. That's right. It did make mention of a potential secret. Still, one of which I don't know where to look for. Or if we've even found it. I think games like Binding of Isaac do that right, and Dark Souls, or Souls-born games do it right, where when you find a secret, you know that you found it. There is no ifs, ands, or buts around that fact, right? Let's continue. And the next one is down here, right? Yes. Which we can technically skip just by doing this. Honestly, the trek back to the boss room was not as bad as I was expecting. Yes. Still can't pick up another weapon thanks to malfunction, so move point there. Let's go. Not gonna lie, almost overshot that.
I need to talk. I know I keep putting this off, but everything has gone way too far this time. This is the part where I say, I'm sorry.
To who? And
So
for
why
what?
don't I feel like I am. I try, but it sounds so hollow. What is this shadow inside me? I felt this before. I can't describe it except that it feels... If I name it, will that make it go away?
I wonder if a lot of this is just an analogy for mental illness, also realizing that there's a fabricator right there. Gods dang it. Oh well, that's what it is. Use the visor to cross the gap. Let's see, anything worth our while here? 200... Integrity upgrade. Integrity upgrade may have not been bad, but honestly I think grabbing the vial might be the play. Just have pocket healing. We have Nullification Sphere, which I guess I could just use. We have the Obolite, which basically turns Obolites into health, which we probably won't be able to use all too much. So what are we using now? Sink into the depths. Oh. We just go down now. Alright, down we go. We're gonna take some damage on the way down, though. Is there something down there? Kill that ASAP. Ain't this a freaking thing? you... Oh, it's this thing. Not a fan of that. It's not a champion, though, for what it's worth, but still. I'm gonna stun it real quick. Hi, friend. I need you to not do any of that. Please and thank you. Parashell Caster, 28, bouncing projectiles, doesn't seem great. We're still getting a lot more Obolite for what it's worth, so I might get another chance to use it. We got lucky. I think one of our parasites allows us to reuse consumables sometimes. Let's see, Cliff here. More Obolite. Guess we could convert some Obolite into health next time. There's like a challenge room coming up. Sink into the depths. Challenge room there. A cipher here. Side rooms all down there. I'd really love to find a... Oh, there's the vault. I'd really love to find a replicator if possible. To do this. Yep, adrenaline level 5. I think we immediately used the frickin' charge though. The shield charge. Hollow Seeker with split stream. Critical hit is now unlocked. Serrated projectiles is not bad either. Kind of tempted to use that temporarily. Homing's nice, can't really complain about that. Malignant resin will pass there. Calibrator? Yep. What you? Launcher. We'll pass on that, I think. Alright, there's a few things to look at here. There's an area down there. There's an area over here. Let's set this up first. There it is. That is exactly what I wanted to find. The replicator will basically give us a respawn now in case we do die. Even to the boss. It's not as good as like the astronaut, but I will absolutely freaking take it. Malignant Obolite rather. Here. Trap room of sorts. Looks like mainly Silphium. So there is a translocator going somewhere. Honestly, it doesn't seem too bad once you kind of just take it for what it is. It's a close one. And looks like we do have one more over here. That's a locked chest. We can ignore that in its entirety. Where this goes? Oh, okay, so it's a one-way translocator back. Alright. Honestly, not bad. Let's continue then. We still have more to explore. enemies. Shrapnel feels really nice on the Hollow Seeker. Like, holy hell. That can just tear through enemies. Going to not get by that if at all possible. Not realizing though that that enemy is not dead. I thought it was. But thankfully it's right out of range. Actually, let me go back up here. What's this? Ether. More Obolite for what it's worth. I'm not sure if we'll actually be able to get to use it, but I guess we'll find out. Resin. We're not maxed out on health yet. Again, don't know if there is a max. Launcher. We're going to pass. Hold on, though. There is a few things. So there are 2 locations I want to go to. Over here. And 1 few kills required, increase adrenaline, increase the chance to find malignant items. Not hard pressed on that, to be completely honest. This is a room. It's like more side rooms. And it looks like we do have the chance to use some Obolite. Let's see, another parasite. 1 few kills for adrenaline. Pass. And what is this? This is protection. Yeah, at this point, I think that would be worthwhile. We're kind of just stocking up before the boss fight. So being able to take more hits is not a bad thing. Let's be mindful that on the side will be the trap. Oh, looks like this is locked. Unfortunate. Alright, so we're good there. Split stream is still unlocking. Let's see. Let's go down here. Is this right? Oh, it is. I see now. Looks like there's a translocator below us. Drop resin on death. Yeah, we'll take that. Next room will do just that. I wonder if that translocator goes down here, or if we jump down. I honestly can't tell, but let's make a choice. And our choice was correct. Oh, interesting. This was not what I was expecting, to be honest. Looks like there's a glyph here as well. Let's see what the glyph has to say. Hellish fates, the creator, destroyer, and the astronaut. Purge the darkness, destroy, I descend. Malignant chest. And more of the archives.
They remember this moment so clearly, despite never having experienced it once. Promises made, promises remembered.
Is there only 2 of them? Or is there more? Doesn't look like hitting that multiple times does much of anything. But it looks like there are some down here. The astronaut.
not following me? Or am I following it?
Both are possibilities, friend. Both are possibilities.
A monument to inevitability.
Is that me?
Blameless.
Why am I headless? Or did I? No, that is headless. Interesting. Wonder why that is. Alright, well, I think that's all that room has to offer. Mainly some lore that we can read into later. Now, I do want to point out that there's a translocator over here. Enemies up ahead. Oh, Jesus. Again, and dispatched. Okay. Malignant chests galore. And a fabricator. Nullification sphere or repair circuit. Gain or fixing malfunctions repairs integrity. I think we pass on that. And I think we pass on the chests as well, for that matter. This is progress. Interesting. Yeah, this is considered a progress room. I thought we had already progressed as far as we could. So maybe I stand corrected. Another glyph. Looks like a Cyclops up there. Way to connect. The astronaut who is waiting in has the strength to Helios lies. Oh, this looks like a platform for a fight. Thankfully, this weapon stuns them pretty quick and does a ton of damage to boot. That's right, and stun. A little bit too far away for the horizontal shot, unfortunately. Alright, done and dusted. This. Oh, before we find out, looks like we need to deal with you. Ugh. You are annoying, to say the least. Like you use you give me malfunctions for no reason while midair. Oh jeez. Oh, looks like we did need another key. Abyssal key. Modified sidearm. We'll pass.
I have seen the jet black skull behind the visor of the astronaut. I recognize parts of myself within those shadows, fighting to be free. If it can show the world one face, then another. Have I met it before? Was the name that sat on its head, was it the first one who said, "Do you see the white shadow?"
Alright, let's continue then. we're in a bit of a bind now. That was a lot more health lost than I was expecting. Thankfully we do... You know what? If I need to open containers... We do have a nullification sphere, so you know what? Let's do that. Hold the open. Then I'll blaster. Next malfunction's critical. Very high chance of malignancy. Do I have anything for that? Moderate chance. So I think we go nullification. We then open... Oh, wait. We didn't need to open it because we had a nullification. That's right. Well, is what it is, I guess. It worked out. Forgot about that. Health, though. Do we have any place that has some leftover health? There's a chest there that I didn't realize we left. There is the challenge room. We risk it, though. That is not what I want. Okay. I want this, at least for right now. Health over here isn't malignant. It is malignant, so no go there. We could go for the carbine, which has crit 3. Let's do this. We're gonna take a bit of a risk here, a bit of a gamble. But we thankfully have backup plan if worse comes to worse. Alright, let's do it. Hollow Seeker. I see some health up ahead. We're gonna want that. That wasn't gonna be it. You first, so you stop spawning things. That hurt. Thankfully, it was only our whatchamacallit. Only our shield, I think. There's more. What's this thing too? For God's sake. That could have definitely gone a whole lot worse, to be honest. So I will take that. We ended up with more health than we came in with. Lockdown lifted. We also got our upgrade on this, which is awesome for future use. Driver will pass. What's this? This is an apex sphere. That's actually not bad at all. Take a look at these. No, that's Spitball. And this is the Dreadbound, which I don't think will be that great for a boss fight in all reality. Unknown artifact. Picking up a resin gives you a shield against the next hit. That's not bad at all. A vial, let's swap you. Wait, what happened to the vial? Am I crazy, or Wildfire cooldown for free? We'll grab. That's really odd. We definitely grabbed the vial, but I don't have it in my inventory. Not sure what's up with that. Alright. Well, that is that. We have the boss store we need to go to. Let's grab our carbine. And the main reason for it is the critical hit, 3. It should help us out a lot against the boss. So rising pitch, critical hit 3. We saw it melt bosses before, I'm sure we'll see it melt bosses again. Let's do it. I think this is the beginning of the end, at least for this cycle.
Would it be safe for me to drive afterwards? I had no idea. But what about prep time and recovery? I'm in the middle of a lot right now, so...
It'd be safe for me to drive.
I wouldn't want anyone present. No one can know about this. Everyone is overbearing and controlling, and I haven't even told a single person about... If they found out I was here, that we were talking...
I don't know what that's about. No cipher. Actually, let me take a look at what equipment I have on hand. Hostiles chance to drop resin on death. I doubt that's going to be relevant. There's our weapon. I think we hold on to the Apex Sphere until... if we die. I think that'd be the right move, but... Sink to the depths. Come down. What? Oh, you are most certainly a thing.
Pitch black guilt. Guardian of Hades. Do you cast the white shadow?
Ugh. That was unfortunate. It's red, we shoot it. One section already done. That is huge. Oh, you're a skull now. Interesting. I don't know what that does. Seem to be seeking, so I just need to keep on moving. Oh, I did not see that. Keeps on hiding. Not sure what those orbs do. They're orbs that we can normally only see during certain instances. Visor. Phase 2 done? Is that the astronaut? Yeah, that crit hit 3 is just chewing through it. Love to see that. Moving. Yo, what's up, Phoenix? How you doing today, bud? Hope you're doing well. Need to jump. Can't see that last one. Not sure where it is. There it is. It's right there. Went away again. Oh, there it is. Inner darkness defeated. Release me. Release me. No classes tomorrow and did very well in Overwatch today. Hey, that's awesome. Were you playing ranked or casual? I wonder if we can go further down. But it looks like this is for a data cube, one of which we currently do not have. Huh. Maybe we actually do go down. Yep, that is exactly what we do. Playing unranked, I'm not a competitive person, at least not at the moment, just trying to learn Genji. Fair.
As you will.
This is very far down. Any part like this is what freaking gives me the heebie-jeebies, I swear.
I remember everything now.
Fatal crash.
I know why I deserve to be here. The crash. That's why I belong. It's always the crash I return to.
A car. The crash. Maybe they were in a car accident? Would give some context to one of the audio logs that we heard earlier. Isn't that the Icar? Release me. That's a lot of Icar. At least what we called Icar, to be exact. Not exactly sure what in the hell it is. We have a boss V2. It's looking like it. What in the fresh hell are you?
The one who brought me here. Is this what you wanted me to see?
Oh, maybe no boss V2. Is that the end of the cycle? At least the end of this cycle. So this looks like something in the real world. Car. I think that's the car that we saw earlier. Looks close enough to it. There's Octo and a child. Is that me? We recognize Octo. Is that our mom? So are we the child? Full moon. Okay, that's definitely the car we saw down in the depths.
Mom?
Child.
Do you see the white shadow?
You see the white shadow. Radio's going all static. 107.7. Should be paying attention to the road, not to the radio, friend. An astronaut. And into the drink we go. Is that feet of the astronaut or is that broken guardrail? I can't tell. We did read that the eye color, the two different eye colors, was it heterochromia, was a result of an accident or traumatic experience. Could this have been it? Oh, interesting. That was the thing we saw at the very end. Trying to reach for the child, but can't. Not before being dragged out of the car. So, was that our child? And the mother is us, Selen? Or Celine, rather. I just want to say Selene for some reason. Oh, interesting. And that is the theoretical end. Do you see the white shadow? So maybe we were in a car accident, we lost our child, we're not able to save them, but then survived thereafter? Huh. Definitely a lot missing there, and imagine more would be clarified with more cycles, I'd imagine. Because I get the sense that there's more to unlock. But looks like that is 6 biomes total. That's not the end. I mean, that makes sense. That's not the end, even though we are getting the end credits. There might be alternate endings or obviously more lore in items and glyphs. Let's see. We can scroll. Doubt there's really anything, like any secrets hidden in here, so I guess we can just skip. The astronaut. And we wake back up in Helios. Back at the beginning again.
I birthed destruction. I am destruction.
Are you the destroyer?
For the cycle to end, I must not just remember.
Interesting. Cycle continues. Returnal's more secrets to be found if you dig deeper. Use the device in the cargo bay to find out more meaning. Interesting. Any major changes here? What's this? You haven't been inside Helios in a hot minute. That's the Astra logo. Not connected to online services. Go online. Taxes daily challenges. Gotcha. We'll pass on that for now. Databank matrix. So I imagine grayed out things are things that we have not discovered. Full things are full research, and half things are partial research. You can actually kind of test that theory. I guess we can't do it in second person. We can sleep again. I was hoping to tab and see if that theory was correct. And it was based on the entries in our database. Those tentacles again. Also realizing if you look at the bed, right? A lot of cobwebs. So I imagine this is the second part. Well, this is odd. I mean, it has walls. It's odd that there's nothing here. Why is that, I wonder? This is the same device that we saw at the end of the first part, the first 3 cycles. Okay, so this is showing us the car crash again. Okay, so we didn't skip it, I don't think. This showed us the beginning of the car crash. No cobwebs this time. So it is, quote unquote, newer. I wonder if it transitioned us from the first cycle to second cycle? Or second cycle to first cycle, rather? Interesting. It looks like we still have all of our gear. Oh, there was an... That was interesting. Red text. Usually, you know, quote-unquote error of some form. Am I correct in thinking about the database, though? Maybe not. The Kerberon is only at 93%. So maybe I'm incorrect in that thought. Huh. Probably shouldn't click around. I do want to read these at some point, but there's a lot of reading to do. Very, very interesting. There's two of these.
Scout log, Atropos. Helios is entirely broken, and I must abandon hope for him. Initially, I thought to merge his systems with those of the Sentients, because maybe these machines would fix him. The brightest minds on the mothership couldn't fathom this, so I can't save him. He's gonna die, and I'll be alone. A moment of hesitation. Now he's gone, and I remain.
Talking about
Did I
Helios?
even survive the initial impact? What a horrifying life I've walked into. I turn around and notice the front door is already closed behind me, before I was even aware that my hand had locked the deadbolt. Mother, I'm home.
So I wonder, like I said, are we the child, or were we the mother, the driver in that moment? I don't know. Either ways, this is very interesting. This is definitely the first run. The reason why I say that is this here. This was in the first half of the cycle, but wasn't in the second half. I can access this glyph. We seek the Tower of Sisyphus. Die, then live disconnected. The endless heights must hold. So is this the Tower of Sisyphus? A lot of lights. Can't complain with that. Alright though, I think we're just gonna kind of clear out this initial room. Hello? What in the fresh hell are you, friend?
Discovered a strange device that is already active.
Looks like it's living.
Alive.
Yeah, the blinking eyes would give you that indication, I suppose.
Any information when scanning.
Well, you know what we do? We stick our arm into it. Did I just cough out an artifact? I think it did. Wonder if maybe just get that during our runs or what? Thonos. This device unlocks new items for your use in exchange for ether. You can see your progress on the meter. Once the light reaches the top, you unlock the next item. Huh. Getting it causes the suit to emit projectiles. Honestly, not bad. Doesn't look like we can give it any more ether right now, however. Alright, well, looks like to unlock the further story of the game, we need to replay it in some way, shape, or form. To my knowledge, the Tower of Sisyphus also is like a endless run, which is kind of interesting. Can get pretty hectic in there. But honestly, for what I heard was in some ways a very difficult game for people. I'm very happy to say that I completed, quote unquote, the base game, at least surface level, cycle 1, biomes 1 through 3, cycle 2, biomes 4 through 6, without actually resetting at all. So kind of what I was saying before, where this is a very Metroidvania style game, but also has roguelike elements, but it's not I don't know if I'd call it a true roguelite. I don't think it is. I think it has elements of. Definitely in like the items, going back to, you know, base stats after every run. So it definitely has elements of, but definitely is not a roguelite. So that'd be my only criticism there, but I definitely enjoy it. So we might be back for more tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see, but either way, I hope you guys did enjoy the show, and if you did, definitely consider hitting that follow button. Also, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help you kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. CST. Bye-bye!